Good evening and welcome to Caffe Lena. Thanks for watching this live stream production from Saratoga Springs, New York. These live streams are made possible by the generous support of the Sarah B. Folk Charitable Fund and by our community of subscribers. Special thanks to our Virtuoso level subscribers and lifetime Caffe Lena members. By buying a ticket for this performance, you're supporting independent music and the mission of our historic nonprofit venue. Enjoy your front row seats for this show, live from Caffe Lena.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Caffe Lena. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. I think it's always a really special night when we have artists here who have been doing great things with their music right here in the Capital Region locally. And as many of you know, John has been doing that for a long time and has really become one of the anchors in the local music scene here. He has not one, but 2 new albums, both released this year, which is pretty impressive if you ask me, and they're both available, so make sure you don't leave without your copy tonight. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to John Kribs and the K&O Folk Show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is the game plan. I'm going to play a few songs from the new album, Look Ma, No Band, which is obviously a solo, very solo album. And it's very honest, and I have strong opinions about modern recording and making perfect recordings, and I don't think that's very honest. So there are flubs and mistakes, and there are 3. And if you can count all 3 and get in touch with me via any social media, I will give you the satisfaction of knowing that you found all 3. Yeah, I don't want to waste time talking. You know me, I can go on and on and on, so I'm just going to play the songs. I wrote this song when I was in prison. Well, his courage may be all he owns. Nothing borrowed, nothing owed. Maybe 15. No one back home cares that he's gone or wants to know. And his youthful bravado may impress his peers, but the face that I see in my rearview mirror, he's a restless rider on this Greyhound at night, one way to Las Vegas. You can just see the lights. He's a restless rider, maybe tore up inside, but when this bus pulls in, he's gonna be alright. A young mother, her baby asleep, closes her Bible and weeps. And if she could fly, I'm sure she would leap, grow wings on her back and wings on her feet, and fly up to heaven away from this world and sit by the Father, a good little girl. Not a restless rider on this Greyhound tonight, one way to Las Vegas, you can just see the lights. She's a restless rider, maybe tore up inside, but when this bus pulls in, she's gonna be alright. The elderly gentleman snores. Well, that's Eddie. He's 74. And when he boarded, he told me of his old best friend Phil. How they each took out policies and each made out wills, that whomever lived longer should take all the dough and blow it in Vegas. And so he's a restless rider on this Greyhound tonight, one way to Las Vegas, you can just see the lights. He's a restless rider, maybe tore up inside, but when this bus pulls in, he's gonna be alright. Never knowing what's ahead, when each morning comes, you shake the blues right out of bed when you decide to catch that ride. Well, some stories never get old, and some stories never get told. Yeah, well, I've driven this route since I got this job, and I learned how to listen, and I listen a lot. And some folks are smart, got it all figured out, from Jesus to blackjack, mostly no doubt. We are restless riders on this Greyhound tonight, one way to Las Vegas, you can just see the lights. We are restless riders, maybe tore up inside, when this bus pulls in, we're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. All aboard. Okay, that's not on any of the new albums. But I brought a bunch of stuff. I brought old albums. Actually, I brought vinyl. I did a rock gig last night, and I brought 2 vinyl records of Johnny and the Triumphs, a band I used to play with. And I'd only brought them to draw attention to the table where the CDs were. When I came out, they were gone. Oh, and there's this. The albums, the CDs aren't for sale, okay? They're free. If you spent all your money getting in here tonight and you like what I do, take a CD. Take 2, take 3. Take them. They're free. But if you like me and you got a few extra bucks, throw them in the box, and I appreciate it. If you want the albums, the vinyl, they're antiques. They're $500 a piece.
I'll sell your mind.
All right. I went to see my friend Wanda Fisher. She was going to help promote this gig on a radio show. And she looked at the album titles and she said, "John, I can't play this one on the radio." What is that? Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, you can't play this song on the radio, but it's a true song. I love my shitty old car. Takes me down the road to where you are. Takes me to the places that I'm dreaming of. Takes me to the arms of the ones I love. I love my shitty old car. Room in the back for my amp and guitar. I got my tools in the trunk with my spare tire. I love my shitty old car. I love my shitty old car. Let me think. We'll start with this one. A few years ago, I thought I'd raise the bar. Went out, took a loan, got a brand new car. I left me sitting on the side of the road. Just wouldn't go, the engine blowed. Sitting there worrying, get towed. Working there worrying about the money I owed, about the load of bull that I'd been sold. I guess I should have listened when I was told. Could have been worse, it could have rained or snowed. Getting late, getting cold. Don't buy that Kia, Johnny, now I know. Oh, I don't care. You can laugh, talk about me behind my back. You can toot your horn as you pass me by. I'll toot it right back, and the reason why I love my shitty old car. Takes me down the road to where you are. Takes me to the places that I'm dreaming of. Takes me to the arms of the ones I love. I love my shitty old car. Room in the back for my amp and guitar. I got my tools in the trunk with my spare tire. I love my shitty old car. I love my shitty old car. I got a good mechanic, and he's old too. And he's high-tech, he knows just what to do. Fixes my car, sends me on my way. Sometimes he don't even make me pay. Oh, don't listen to me, don't take my advice. Sure, a new car, that would be nice. But I don't think once, I don't think twice. A shitty old car will just have to suffice. 'Cause I could buy that guitar for half the price. And be precise, I drive that mule at night. Whoops. Oh, a few good friends, a good plan B, AAA, and humility. You can toot your horn as you pass me by. I'll toot right back, and the reason why I love my shitty old car. Takes me down the road to where you are. Takes me to the places that I'm dreaming of. Takes me to the arms of the ones I love. I love my shitty old car. Room in the back for my amp and guitar. I got my tools in the trunk with my spare tire. I love my shitty old car. I love my shitty old car. I love my shitty old car. Oh, you're very kind. If you want to find out what the other verse was, just grab one of those CDs. And you know, that was such a nice introduction. And the thing about the two CDs, the two albums,